Hello everyone and welcome to our Instagram live session. The topic of our session today, it is educational session, is does metaverse need blockchains? My name is Paul Arsoff and I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web project. Before starting talking about the topic of today, let me introduce myself. As I said, my name is Paul Arsoff. I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web project. We're building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. Sorry. We're building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. When people are talking about decentralization, they think of blockchain technology. I think it's incorrect, it's wrong. The blockchain technology cannot be a driver of decentralization. And why is this? It is just the technology is too cumbersome. It is a step towards decentralization, but not a true decentralization. When people are talking about Web3, Web5, next generation of Internet, if it's going to be about decentralization, I think we have to look beyond blockchain technology. So what we have is a software engine which does direct communication from user to user. It allows direct communication, as I mentioned, without going through a server. Currently, internet is very centralized. If we get the examples of Facebook and Google, they have billions of users who are going to a single website. This is very centralized internet use. Decentralization is a new market. There are very few projects which are doing true decentralization, and what we're doing is one of these very small group of projects which are actually doing through this decentralization, which is non-blockchain type based decentralization. Successful project depends on marketing and successful project depends on marketing, and we have been posting on multiple social networks. The list of social networks is very long. It includes Instagram, Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Discord, and Reddit. From all this long list of social networks, we're focusing on Telegram, we're focusing on Twitter and Instagram. So what we're having is to make it interesting for people to come to our community, to join the community and stay in the project. We're organizing weekly events, just like the event today happening on Instagram Live, but we're organizing also the event on the same topic. Actually it did happen yesterday on Twitter Space. So every week, Saturdays, we have educational event which happen on Twitter Space and Sundays on Instagram Live. We started having these educational events about 3 months ago, and the topic of our very first event was what is blockchain. The topic of the following event, which, like our very first event, it happened only on Twitter Space, and the following event, it did happen on both Twitter Space and Instagram Live, and it was on the topic of what is smart contract. Some of the following topics of events which happened on both Twitter Space and Instagram Live were applying astrology into crypto trading. Central bank digital currencies versus ordinary crypto confrontation is looming. Decentralization engines, blockchains as decentralization engines, and other decentralization engine implementations. Web3 or Web5, different visions and implementations. Decentralized finance destined to implode. Like around the end of 2022, we had the review of 2022 in crypto. And then the following event was predictions for 2023 in crypto. So, as I mentioned, like we organize weekly events, and for example, on Thursdays every week, we have an event which is happening as well. The event happens on simultaneously on Telegram, in text, on Google Meet, in video and audio, and on Twitter Space on audio. And the events happening every Thursday. Like one Thursday, we have Ask Me Anything session, which is usually people coming and asking about general crypto, about Web3, Web5, NFTs, metaverse, blockchains, decentralization, and etc. And the following Thursday we have an event which is a demo day, and on this Thursday we do a demonstration of what we achieved in our project. There are lots of projects which do not have much to show, but our project actually has a lot to show, really a lot. We have a graphical screen with like the program for the user. We outline the steps of which like a new user has to take, and then they're becoming new user. We're outlining the steps like after somebody becomes a user, what do they do, which is like they can invite other users, and then they get rewarded with tokens of our blockchain. They can also view advertising, and they're rewarded with tokens. Like the user program has settings which like we go over like in a browser tab, and etc., etc. Like every Thursday we have this demo day event, and the following Thursday we're following with Ask Me Anything session, and then other Thursday again it is a demo day. Basically, we aim to make it interesting. We are building a community, and you're welcome to come to our one of our communities on our social networks. You can go and load our website, which is decentralizedweb.org, and decentralized and web, these two words are all together .org. Then you can go to the bottom of the page and you can see the icons of the different social networks that we're posting on. You can click and join. So I did start this session, and the topic of today is, does the metaverse need blockchains? But like I can invite all the people who joined this session. You can type your question in the chat. I can look at your questions and then I can answer your question. So during the session, you're welcome to type a question, and I can answer this question during my presentation. But let's go to back to the topic of today, which is, does metaverse need blockchains? And the short answer to this question is not, but so in like all of my next minute of presentation, I'm going to essentially answer on both of these things: why the metaverse doesn't need blockchains, but why still the metaverse may use blockchains in a limited way. So let's look at first at what is a metaverse. And basically the current understanding of metaverse is like it's a virtual environment, like it consists of computer graphics, which is presented on a computing device. And this computing device can be a laptop, it can be a phone, a tablet of a person, and it can be a hardware device like Oculus, Facebook Meta device, or it can be like HoloLens, or it can be like Google Glasses. So the metaverse, it has the virtual environment created in computer graphics, and it can be augmented, like it can be mixed virtual and real world outside environment, and it can be presented, as I said, in a computing device, in a general computing device, or it can be presented in a three-dimensional environment device like Oculus, Facebook Meta, HoloLens, and like Google Glasses and all the other devices which are available on the market. So virtual, like metaverse, if you look like in the past, like we can say that the metaverse started with the first computer games and the first computing devices, like with probably uh, with the big computers, then small computers, personal computers, phones, tablets, and all the other embedded computer devices. So in addition to games, like there were virtual environments presented for people, but essentially like what I like to mention is like the metaverse started a very, very long time ago. It can be like 30, 40, 50 years ago with the first games, and it evolved through like simple games to two-dimensional graphics games to three-dimensional graphics games and interactive and evolving like virtual reality and augmented reality. So let's look at blockchains. They started maybe much more recently. It has been maybe 10, 12, or 14 years ago with like the first popular blockchain called Bitcoin. And the idea of Bitcoin is creation of blocks. And so what the technology proved good at is creating a virtual value. Basically, most of the blockchains, they create virtual value, and this virtual value can be exchanged to um, like between other tokens and coins, and it can be exchanged back to fiat currency. But this exchange is in a limited way, and I mentioned in my previous presentations that the actual amount of fiat currency collected by issuers like stablecoin issuers and centralized exchanges is much smaller than market capitalization of the total crypto market. Um, so what is a market capitalization? A market capitalization is like multiplying the amount of coins or tokens by the current price of the token or coin. So let's say Bitcoin, the price of one Bitcoin is 25,000 stablecoin dollars. If you multiply this 20,000 by 20 million Bitcoin, we have 500 billion stablecoin dollars. And this is the market capitalization specifically for Bitcoin. So if we add the market capitalization for Ethereum, the tokens on the Ethereum blockchain, and all the other coins and tokens, we can have something like maybe 1 trillion or more than 1 trillion stablecoin dollars. At the good time of the boom and the bull market of crypto, like the total market capitalization was maybe 2.5 trillion stablecoin dollars. But when people are entering crypto market, they exchange their fiat currency, they exchange their paper dollars, euros, like UK pounds, Japanese yens, and all the other national currency. They exchange this national currency, and they're getting initially maybe stable coins or major coins like Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then they continue this with trading this with other coins or tokens. So what I like to mention and what very few people actually know is the total amount of fiat currency collected by the crypto market is less than 100 billion um, 100 billion equivalent dollars. And this amount includes paper dollars, paper euros, paper UK pounds, paper Japanese yens, and all the other currency. So we have a very big discrepancy between the amount of paper currency collected and the market capitalization of the crypto market. So this is basically a bubble development, and I just did outline the size of the bubble, the big discrepancy between 100 billion real value national currency and like between 1 to 2.5 trillion stablecoin dollars in virtual value. But let's look back at the topic of today, the metaverse, and does metaverse need blockchains? Basically, if we're looking at all the articles of promoters of crypto, which they talk about metaverse, they say, well, let's tokenize everything. Let's make it tradable. Let's make some items in the metaverse tradable so that people can buy and sell different items like weapons used in the games in the metaverse. They can buy and sell, for example, avatars of people in the metaverse. They can buy and sell maybe clothing used by avatars in the metaverse, or they can buy and sell skills of people participating in the games or virtual environments in the metaverse. But if we look at a person who is entering the metaverse, basically when they did create their virtual virtual avatar representing them in the metaverse, and they did collect like weapons and clothing and skills in the metaverse, like all these like weapons and skills and like clothes, they were stored into a database of the specific environment or game. So basically what the advocates of putting and make it tradable like through blockchain technology, like tokenizing everything with NFTs and then make it tradable. So these advocates, they advocate basically replacing the these things which were stored into efficient databases used by the specific environment, replacing the efficient database with an inefficient database, which is the blockchain technology. Basically, if people want to uh, they want to access a specific let's say weapon which was stored as an NFT, they have to spend maybe about a second or a fraction of a second to load this to load and verify this. And if we're adding multiple weapons and or multiple skills, we're talking about spending several seconds just to read the different weapons and different skills which a person has if we go through using blockchain technology in a metaverse environment. So this is a description about the reading, but let's describe the way writing is done through a blockchain. Basically, somebody who is posting a transaction which has to be recorded on the blockchain. They have to spend gas, and the gas is like the cost for the gas is significant in some of the blockchain networks like Ethereum. So like there was a big hope that the gas fee is going to decrease and it's going to be reasonable and low, but it didn't happen. And it is probably not going to happen well because like the blockchain like the specific blockchain allows limited number of transactions, and in order to limit the number of transactions, it makes it expensive to post transactions on the blockchain. But let's look further on the way of writing of transactions on the blockchain, and a person who is posting a transaction, then they have to wait for these transactions to be included in a specific block in the blockchain, and waiting for confirmation. It may take maybe as little as 30 seconds on the fastest of the blockchains, and it can take minutes, hours, or even days on some of the other blockchains. Basically, we have to have a smart contract capable blockchain, and then a person who is writing a transaction, they have to wait for this amount of time, like minutes, hours, or even days, waiting to have this confirmed. And basically, if somebody wants to sell like a weapon, they have to put this like as an offer to sell, and then when a buyer comes, like either the buyer or seller, they have to pay the gas fee to post the transaction, and then they have to wait like minutes, hours, or days for the transactions to be posted on the blockchain. So at the point of like waiting for this, neither the seller nor the buyer, they can use the actual weapon which was put for trading. So like this is a time which people participating in a metaverse, which are using the specific way to a blockchain, like buying, selling of an NFT. Like these two people have to go through. Like basically, they have to wait a very, very long time for the transactions to complete. So as I said, blockchain technology is pretty cumbersome, and so far I did describe in detail why the blockchain doesn't need why the metaverse doesn't need blockchain uh, technology. The other ways of why the metaverse doesn't need blockchains is like because it is very slow, it allows limited number of transactions, and basically there are lot more people participating in the metaverse compared with people who actually did buy cryptocurrency, their own cryptocurrency, and they do buying and selling. Uh, like the metaverse environment with their games and virtual environments, it has maybe several hundred millions of users, and these users, they're entering this virtual environment every day. They do it very frequently, and like handling of this like loading of the skills of like specific user um, of a game which is using blockchain technology, like is going to um, slow down the entering of the virtual environment because of the large number of people who are coming to uh, participate in the metaverse through this way. Um, so it is going to take maybe several seconds to load the skills versus through blockchain technology versus like a fraction of a second if the metaverse is using an efficient database when the specific user is entering a specific virtual environment. Um, so I have kept talking about on the topic of today, but you're welcome to ask questions, and the way to ask question or post a comment is to type this in the chat section, and then you can I can answer this question. So like I did so far answer regarding to the why metaverse doesn't need blockchain technology. Basically, it already has implemented storing of the skills of the users, and it is possible to make these weapons, clothes, avatars, or skills. It is possible to make tradable these things through the specific metaverse environment. So I'm going to answer on the second part on the like the metaverse doesn't need blockchain technology, but it still uses blockchain technology, and it may use blockchain technology for the purpose of because blockchain technology proved good at creating of virtual value. Basically, like by tokenizing, by making an NFT of a weapon, clothing, avatar, or a skill of a participant in a metaverse. Um, by tokenizing this, it makes it tradable with other crypto coins and tokens, and it makes it exchangeable to um, stable coins and then back to fiat currency. That's probably the one of the few reasons, or maybe the only reason, the metaverse may use blockchain technology so that like uh, players or participants in the metaverse, they can capitalize on holding of a specific thing, specific item in the metaverse. Um, but as I said, blockchain technology is very cumbersome, and the way of implementation of like uh, blockchain technology in the metaverse could be through a specific provider of metaverse game or virtual environment. They can actually run an instance of a blockchain, and then they can put all the items that the players they have, they can put it on their specific blockchain instance, which is run specifically for the project. And then they can bridge this specific blockchain used by the specific environment. They can bridge it to other coins and tokens, like in the crypto market. So that's one possible way. In the metaverse, currently we have a significant participant, which they did create popular games and popular virtual environments. And then we have the group of newcomers who they understand very well blockchain technology. They create fungible and non-fungible tokens, and then they did create very simple games which allow people to earn crypto by playing of games. But as it happens in many instances, like people are coming, they're seeing something, they're trying something, and then they get bored. I did read an article about written by a real gamer and game developer, and he's essentially dissatisfied, if not disgusted, by the current games which are offered by crypto projects. And he was saying in the article that basically lots of these games are about something which he calls grinding. And grinding is like doing repetitive things in order to gain value, maybe through cryptocurrency, and then they start accumulating some cryptocurrency, and then they can exchange this cryptocurrency back to other tokens, coins, or fiat currency. So, so my prediction of the future of the metaverse is like in the future, people who are coming to the games offered by projects which are actually coming from the crypto side, like they are familiar with crypto and then they enter the metaverse through fungible, non-fungible tokens and their own game. Like I think this um, like people who are entering this, they eventually are going to get bored with this environment. And like there's a very high and like very big competition in the gaming and the virtual environments. Uh, and basically the most successful entrance in the metaverse, they have very, very sophisticated games and very, very sophisticated virtual environments. And they keep development in this environment and they keep offer new titles and they keep offer interesting and things which keep their users involved. So the people who are going to be successful and the projects and the companies which are going to be successful in the metaverse, in implementing blockchain technology in maybe a very, very limited way, are going to be actual like projects and companies who already have a successful game or successful environment. And the entrants who like they come from the crypto market and they release a game or like a virtual environment, like and then they claim metaverse connection. I think probably most likely or ultimately they may not be successful or they may be successful in a very, very limited way. So like as I said, you can ask questions during our presentation. You can type the question and I can answer this question. But basically, I did talk in big details about like the question of does the metaverse need blockchains, and for the people who came recently, I like to mention that my name is Paul Arsoff and I'm the founder of the Decentralized Web project. We are getting towards the end of our event and I'm going to wrap up, like if there are no questions, I'm going to wrap up this event. But I like to mention that we're building a decentralized communication and advertising platform. We're building also a community and we're inviting all of you who are participating in our educational sessions on Twitter Space, Instagram Live, and on Telegram, Google Meet. Like if you are participating in our events, you're welcome to come and join our communities. You can find us through like typing our website, which is decentralizedweb.org, decentralized and web, they're all together.org. On the bottom of like the main page and every other page of our website, you can find the icons of our social networks that we're posting, and the list of the social networks that we're posting is very long. It includes Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Telegram, TikTok, Pinterest, LinkedIn, Discord, and Reddit. So from this very, very long list of social networks, we're focusing on like Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. So you're welcome to come and join any of the other communities, but you're welcome also to join the social networks that we're focusing on, like Instagram, Twitter, and Telegram. So I'm going to wrap up very soon of the presentation. I'm looking for like questions or comments, but I'm not seeing questions or comments. You're welcome to ask your questions. And so like the topic of today is does the metaverse need blockchains? But let's mention the topic of the following week presentation. As I said, like we're making these educational events every Saturday on Twitter Space and every Sunday on Instagram Live. The topic of the next week is going to be decentralized communication, outward communication, and inward communication, and enabling decentralized communication. So basically, these things are very, very important. And if we're talking about decentralization, we have to be aware of the ways of communication on internet, and we have to be aware of like outward type of communication, which is predominant, and we have to mention inward communication, which is very rare, and it is handled by a very limited number of participants. And like we can talk about also enabling inward communication, and like essentially enabling decentralization. So come and join our upcoming events, which are going to be on the topic of decentralized communication. With this said, I'm looking at the questions. If you have questions, but I'm not seeing questions posted, I'm going to wrap up the current event. Thank you for coming and participating in our session on Instagram. There's going to be recording. You're welcome to check the recording of this event as well. Thank you for participating. Have a nice day, have a nice evening, and goodbye.